Okay, let's give this a little testy test here. How do the comms sound? Of course, the music stopped playing, so I can't exactly tell how that sounds. Of course, the music stopped playing, so I can't exactly tell how that sounds. This is okay though. Of course, the music stopped playing, so I can't exactly tell how that sounds. This is okay though. Of course, the music stopped. Okay. Should I throw my laptop on? Like watching myself?
Everyone.
Okay, what was I doing this morning? Right, I was trying to... Oh, I was trying to get the normal. Oh, that's why. Okay, so... Trying to get the normal information from all the vertices that I have outside of the PCG world. Do I want to... Well, let's just see what this does. Transforming like a PCG point to a, uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Oh. We're frozen. Good lord, this is so laggy. Oh, I shouldn't do this. This isn't working. We good now? Dude, every time I move the graph, it's gonna lag? Oh, I'm like... All these tasks are going on down here because I connected that pin. Yeah, iterating through blueprints is not the move. Are we good now, though? Can I move it? Okay, I can move around freely. And so what am I doing? I'm offsetting them by 30 and then putting them in there. Okay, so I'm gonna disable that because that may... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, we good? No, we're not. Okay, yeah, I really need to not do this in blueprints. Good lord. I can't even test it. I can't even see if this is good. Okay. We finally got it connected. It's not pretty, though. Hi, mister. Dog just woke up from a nap. Good lord, it has to do so much. Click. I've clicked. Oh. Things are happening. It's working. It's working. Thing is, I think it's doing that iteration every time. So I'm gonna debug this. Yep, it's frozen again. God damn, man. Yeah, I need to move this. Okay, we have points. They are apparently transformed to chunk vertices. I don't know if I believe that. How many points do we have? 6,000. 6,700. Their position is not correct. So I think I mayhaps have messed up that function as well while I was at it. Okay, why is OBS like way behind? Okay, are we... It's just the video. It's like super delayed. Is my audio? Okay, why is OBS like way behind? Oh my god, that's so weird. Can I just turn it off? Let me turn that off. Okay, now we're updated. Okay. Everything's synced up now. Cool. Okay, so I kind of messed up this function. I'm going to change it back. We're not going to do Z because we want to get a... We want to transform it to a vertex. Let me look at what that did. That did seem to somewhat vertexize. Because these are nice round numbers, which is a good sign. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Okay, so now my video's out of sync again. What the hell is happening here? I can like move my head and see the delay happen. Oh boy. I think this just means I need a new fucking webcam. Would like a new mic as well. What is causing this to lag? What is causing this to lag? It's still lagging. Reset to default. How are we looking? Still bad. Still laggy? Yep. Why? Why? I mean, I turned it off and back on, and it worked, but... Oh, why did it start happening again? before Y. It's only like slightly behind. Okay, we'll close it and reopen it. Okay, yeah, and we're back to regular synced up video. If I switch over to this screen, I'm still synced up, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty synced. And if I switch back, okay, I mean, I guess we'll just have to fucking keep doing that whenever it happens. Okay, back to fixing our vertex function here. Yeah, so I want to get a vertex coordinate, and I want to be able to use that to find the vertex. I should make this a set so that I can look that up fast. Because we shouldn't be adding the same... Is the video delaying again? I gotta look at my stream real quick. To use that to find the vertex. It is. It's starting to get delayed and shit. What the hell is happening? Adding the same... Is the video delaying again? I gotta look at my stream real quick. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. It's like very slight. White balance. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I can't init a set. Oh, does it need to be ordered? Oh, it needs to be ordered. So I need to keep it ordered because the vertex index does matter. Is a set ordered in Unreal? So I can't like look up things by index. So I guess I could use a map to do what I'm wanting, but that's kind of a pain. Oh, how do I... What I want is the surface normal, and I have that here. But the way I find that is by the vertex index. But I don't know... I mean, I guess there should be some math I can do to find the index. Because I generated them in a specific order, I should be able to figure out what that order is. Where would I want to do that? Taking the world location and dividing it by scale, because that's the opposite of what I do here. But when I returned it here, I still have points that are like... I still have points that aren't in the right, they're not like local. They're still like world. Unless that just like didn't work. Hang on, let me do that, save. Did anything change? I don't think so. No, okay, so that wasn't actually updating it. Huh, how would I update that though? Because this is what I was planning to use. And again, my video is like super delayed right now. Like why on earth planning to use? And again, my video is like super delayed right now. What the hell is happening, man? Bro, I blame this shitty Logitech software that I have to use. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're just gonna try to use the webcam by itself and hopefully it doesn't shut off. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? I'm currently in the middle of trying to figure out video camera issues here, which has been really annoying. Yesterday it was audio, today it's video. Played BattleBit, fun. Never played that one, but I've seen it. It looked fun, like a fun, destructive shooter. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Let's go back to this one. Okay. We're just gonna... hope that this stays up to speed this time. V Rising is one that I've been meaning to play. That's on my top, like, to play soon games. Especially now that it fully came out. Built a castle. Yeah, dude, the building in that game looks sick. It looks like a really well done building game. Okay. What I was trying to do was get normal information to my PCG graph. And so I need to get the vertex index at that location. Could I do that, or could I just do a ray trace? What would be best? I'm trying to like iterate through every point in blueprints right now, which is proving to be really, really slow, so I shouldn't be doing this. I also need to figure out how to update this point information here. Maybe it'll be easier in C++. Let's see, what do I have here? I would probably need to do this rather than setting members in the struct. Okay, let's see if this actually changes my points. Oh no, here we go. And this is why I shouldn't be doing this in blueprints. Oh, attribute name is none. Set transform attribute. Okay, so that actually probably is not going to do anything. Okay. Good lord. Trying to figure out what the hell I should do about this. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Especially when I can't use Unreal Editor. I can't actually see what I need to see right now. Yeah, it's like straight up not responding right now. Oh, that was something, I think. You need a lot of resources to build, though. That can be good and bad, though, you know? Because if it's too easy, then it's like kind of trivial and not worth it. And if you need a lot, then it like feels good to like finally complete like what you need to, right? But then like if it's just like too much of a grind, then it's like, why would I even do this? There's a sweet spot for sure. I'll be interested to see how V Rising handles it. I've seen some people play it though. There's definitely some grind involved. Okay, we're just gonna end that because that's not gonna return anytime soon. And I just need a function to hook into to do the looping for me, I think. I'm wondering if I should just do a ray trace, because I know you can do that with the PCG graph. Oops, stop that. How long did it take to build 4 or 5 stone walls? How long is that grind?
I'm going to show you how to put
Is it longer than my build times? Stone walls like an hour. That's kind of crazy. An hour for 4 to 5 stone walls. Yeah, that seems kind of excessive. How do you get stone? Like, it's like you run around and like whack it with your weapon, right? From what I've seen. You need a resource to build a machine that creates that said resource. You can't just, so you don't get stone from the world, or like maybe you get some resource from the world and you put it into a machine and then it makes the thing that makes the walls. Yeah, I mean that's how it'd be in those kinds of games though. There's like a progression to it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so we have this. I'm just going to delete that. That's what's causing everything to run so slow. But I do want to do something like some sort of world hit ray query. Oh, okay, so I can't like pass shit in here. Well, damn. So in the videos I was watching earlier, they use this. They project it onto the surface. But I don't think this did anything for me when I was trying it. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a great feeling though. You get the new PC, you load up some old games and see how like good they look, or you get to play some games you weren't able to before. Too many. Okay, this was the problem I was having. Too many data items arriving on single data pin. Why? Let me look up that. What is happening here? Does that change anything? Yeah, I don't know what this is telling me. Good lord, it made everything dark. Okay, it's not showing on only one pin, or only one point. Too many data items arriving on single data pin. Only first data item will be used. I mean, what it's showing me, and let me actually change to the axis so I can see the rotations here. Did I actually correctly align? These ones are kind of below. I mean, it's doing every single piece of data. I want them aligned like directly on the surface of the terrain though, and they're not. I don't think that would look any different from what I got up here. So I mean, yeah, maybe it's just not doing anything to them and just forwarding them along. Yeah, I mean, the positions aren't any different. Yeah. Okay, so why am I reaching this message? Where is this log discarded data being used? Enforce single data if already have input for this pin, don't add more. Really check before other side effects below. If out pin and don't allow multiple data. And task input gets input count by pin is greater than 1. I cast this to something? I'm not seeing anything that would help me here. Maybe I can find something on Google for this here. Trees. What did I start playing? Stop that.
Hi, I'm Freetime
Oh,
Coder,
God.
and in this tutorial I'll...
In this tutorial... what was the error? Too many data items. Warning. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on this. Hmm. I didn't find anything conclusive for... Hmm. If already have input for this pen, don't add more. What the hell am I supposed to do about this? Why would it not let me put that data in here? That's annoying. I forgot I did some music stuff. That's cool. Did you make some more progress on what you're trying to get done? Because I am not. So I hope you are. Yeah, I mean, this kind of further solidifies my belief that I should be getting that data myself. Yeah, none of this really helps me. So I'm gonna have to go back to my execute blueprint method of doing this. I worked on the song and started a new one. Sick. Did you finish the first one? Or are you just like trying to change it up and do a little bit of both? I find that often helps me solve problems and stuff. Okay, let's not execute the for loop. Oh no. Okay, so I should create a function that takes in a PCG data collection. And what should it output? What do I need here? Right there. Oh, no, okay, so it outputs a PCG. Okay, so is it UPCG? No, it's FPCG collection. What am I calling this? What am I calling this one? Yeah, apply, say, vertex normal to PCG data. It will take in a collection as well. And so I'm gonna need like a couple loops here. Collection. Let's like get what typed inputs. I think I need another one. Because this will have points on it. It'll have data on it. It's a dot data dot what? Get points. What is this? Or is this just each? Let me make sure. I'm gonna make sure I'm actually. It was get inputs. Returns all spatial data. On a given pin. Okay, I think that's what. Okay, I think that's what I want. And then it gets this tagged data, which is PCG data. Oh, I need to get typed. I either need to cast it or I need to get the typed version of it. I see. Oh, here's a nice little function library I found. Oh, this is what I was using in the blueprints. Okay, so yeah, let's use this. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now tagged data. And this should be an array. Oh, and it returns an array of PCG data, which should be the correct type now. I feel like I was just doing this in a different class. Where was I doing that? Is it in here? Yeah, I tried to do this morning and it was not working. So I think I should cast this into point data. I think that's what I need to do. It's kind of annoying it doesn't do it for me though. And it is a pointer, so I feel like I should be able to just set the transform on it. Wait, it says it's not being used though. Yeah. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna need to set this back somehow. So I have a point. Get typed inputs. Does this make a copy? I forget. I forget if that makes a copy or not. what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, what is this taking, a rotator? A quaternion, great. Is there any other overload? Lame. I guess I'll just do... Let me guess, it wants rotator first. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're just gonna make this like 0, 360, or 270, 0, and we're just gonna see if that actually ends up changing the rotation of all these. Because I got two problems. I don't know how to update these points. And the next one is I don't have a good way of getting the correct rotation information. So let's do that while it's kicking off. Open this guy up. Okay, will this work? I don't think it did. Yeah, the rotation is not any different. So I have to figure out how to... Well, let me just put a breakpoint there. And let's force regen. Okay, I actually did reach it, so it's getting reached. It's just not how to update it. How do I modify this? Or do I have to like make a new one? Oh no. Mouse is dying. Here we go. Okay, I'm looking for something to like set, like a setter, or like how I'm supposed to initialize this. I guess I just set tagged data. And this is the out tagged data array. Do we actually... We add this tagged data, which is const. So if I modify that, like if I do that, I guess I would need to... What does it return? Pointer, yes. Okay, would this do it? Oh, I should probably put that there. Still nothing in the rotation. Do I need to like recompile that? Yeah, still nothing. Let me see how like other PCG nodes do it here. Yeah, sure, spatial noise. What am I looking for? Like an execute? There we go. So how do you manipulate this data? Buffer params. Just a container with input and output data. God damn it. Every time I dig through engine code, it's like everything is so much more complicated than I think it's going to be. I do a lot of fancy stuff in here to make it run good. Results, values, right index. Buffer params, now apply these results. Here we go. Get mutable points. Ah, that might be what I'm looking for. Get mutable points. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. So I want to take that out for now. We'll see if we need that. I'll try that next if this doesn't work. It would be nice if there was just some better documentation for this. Still nothing. Maybe I should, let me put a breakpoint here. And I'll look at it myself here to make sure that what I'm seeing in the graph is tagged data. That's what I'm gonna look for. I have two different sets of point data. I don't know what the difference is. Data, a pointer, points. Okay, yeah, that definitely doesn't have any rotation set to it. And if I did this, still no rotation. And let's check again here just to make sure. I'm checking both these arrays. Points, boom. Yeah. I can't even read that. What the hell? What? Okay, 0. I mean, that's all zeroed out. And I can just look at all of them. They're all 0. Okay, that one has empty points. I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay. I need to go back and look through get mutable points equals that new array. What am I doing? Get mutable points. Why do I feel like this should work? Because they just assign maybe this PCG data array. Point data. Yeah, maybe I should. It's const. Okay. Okay, so you can't really update the tagged data. Still nothing. Still nothing. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. We'll try this. PCG data array. I feel like this isn't gonna work either. Like, I feel like this function here is just giving me some, like... So this collection is const, so, like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to update this stuff like how I'm doing it. It's not gonna stop me from trying, though. I'm very stubborn. I'm very stubborn. Oh, look at that! It actually fucking did! Holy shit! See, you know, the stubbornness pays off. The stubbornness pays off sometimes. Holy shit, okay. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so now I know how to do it. Cool. I'm glad I have this example moving forward, too. This will allow me to do a lot of stuff whenever I come across some limitations. Okay, so now I need to get the normal. I need to get the vertex normal. Or the triangle normal. What should I do about that? What should I do about that? Moxie. No, be a good girl. I should create a map of what, vertice to normal? I essentially just need to get the nearest vertex. I feel like there should be some math to be able to find out which vertex that is in this array. Yeah, because I know the size of each vertex is like 50. And so if I do something like, oh my god, this is going to be really annoying. Oh, I don't want to figure out this math. Oh my god. Because it's going to be relative to the chunk that I'm in, and then relative to the uniform scale that I've applied to all of the chunks. Oh. Math is hard. I do have this function. How will this help me? It'll give me a vector that supposedly relates to a vertex. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in here and just see what it gives me. Moxie, bad. My dog's over there freaking out. She was being so good. And I have this supposed chunk vertex. So I'm gonna log this out. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. I may even put a breakpoint there to take a peek at a few of them. Stop that. Moxie, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Come here. You're a sweetie pie. You don't need to bark like that. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You don't need to bark. Okay. Run along now. Okay, did I actually get the latest save there? Okay. She's still barking. God damn. I have no idea if that's getting picked up on the stream or not. That does actually look like a chunk vertex. I think that may be correct. I've never actually used this function in something. So I think what I should do, go over to my mesh generator where I have all these vertices. I think I should have, toss it in a U property, I should have a map of essentially where I can get the vertice index, because that's going to be the, I'm going to say vertex to index. And so if I put this should be able to get the index like that. In constant time, so I don't have to iterate through the whole list to find it. And then once I do that, the normal at that same index should be the one that I want. First, I need to check if this is a valid key. A little variable for the mesh Ginny, and then yeah, because that just gets me an index, so then I'll need, I should create a function for this for sure, but we're just gonna see if this works first. There's our vertex normal, theoretically. In theory, if I'm right, and if everything works the first time, which we all know happens every time, 100% of the time, every time. And then I need to, I can do like dot rotator, right? Dot rotation, and that creates an F rotator if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think doesn't matter, I can use it, I can use it. Okay. Okay. I will need to rerun my procedural terrain to populate that new map I just added. So let's get rid of, I'm going to comment that out. Maybe I'll just throw a breakpoint right there. Or I'll put it right there. Put it right there. We'll see the output. Who's in my backyard right now? Well, neighbor's mowing his yard. Jesus Christ, you gotta spell everything out for people sometimes, don't you? God, Why is this taking so long, man? Sometimes I swear it would just be faster for me to rebuild the editor. Dude, this is taking like 5 fucking minutes, man. Jesus Christ. And I've got plenty of like CPU bandwidth. It's like not even close to using. I'm at like 50%. Okay, we're restarting. This is why it takes so long to make games. People say it's because it's hard. It's not. It just takes a long time to compile. I joke. I joke. Okay, and we're back. Okay, pull that out for when I need it. Let's open up my new level. Okay. What is the new rotation? We got something. So yeah, we're getting matching data. Matching data. I can't really fucking read this goddamn format that they put it in. I have no idea why Writer does that. It makes it so difficult to tell. But yeah, we're getting stuff. Take a little peek here, see. Oh no, it's all zeros. What the heck? That's not right. Why does it do that to me? It's like I'm definitely getting... Oh, I should check if this is a valid index too. Well, it should be. There's no way it wouldn't. So I'll just let it potentially crash if that's wrong. If it contains chunk vertex, which I proved that it did with the breakpoint earlier. Let's log the vertex here as well, actually. Wait, I didn't get any logs there? I thought maybe it's not getting reached. Hello, please. Can I have my data, please? Oh my god. Can you go? I would like that to go away, please. Pause. What is happening? Oh, okay. It's really like, okay, well this one populated. I'm still gonna have to collect data here. Boy, I sure would like it if Ryder would show me my data. It does not like those 58,000 vertices. It does not want to display those. Please, sir, don't make me do it. Good lord, man. Should I just fucking restart the editor again? Last time it started working again whenever I looked at Task Manager. Got scared. See, I did it again! I did it again! It's like, okay, I'll do it. Alright, chill. Do we have an exception here now, though? We do, but I don't know on what. Can we recover? No, we can't. Oh, we can. Okay, we're good. Still doesn't explain to me what is happening in here, though. So I guarantee that log is gonna be hit like a bunch. I would like to be able to see what that map is with my debugger. God, Writer is taking up 12 gigs of memory right now. Okay, I'm going to dare to put a breakpoint there again. We're gonna wait. Those look like proper vertexes, though. Well, again, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fucking wait for this to populate so I can get to the bottom of this. It doesn't, whenever this pops up, it doesn't even display all 58,000. Like, it stops at like 100 or something. Like, so I don't know why this would be taking so long. Although I suppose it's my 95% of system memory being used right now. But you know what? That's Ryder's fault for daring to take up 12 gigs in the first place. We got something. Oh my god. I thought we were almost there. Oh, wait a second. It's down here. Oh, sick. It has the height information. That's why. Okay. The Z right here. Because my Z is just 0. Okay, so what I want then, I need to update this to, I essentially need this without the Z. I wish there was an easy way to do that, rather than what I'm about to do. So rather than call this vertex location, it's more like a vertex coordinate, because it's only x and y information. Dude, I just dealt with such a pain in the ass password change earlier today. I was trying to log into my bank account, right? And of course, I have several passwords that it could be because it's one of many bank accounts. I try 5 times and they lock me out and make me do a new password. And I can't use the same password that I've used before. Therein lies the fucking problem. I have to keep creating a goddamn new fucking password every time I try and log into my fucking bank account because I can't remember it because I can't use any of my passwords. It's a self-fulfilling cycle. So that happened. That was annoying. I tried to log into my a different account and the same thing happened. Dude, I like about flipped my fucking desk. I was like, bro, I have 2-factor authentication on. Like, it's good. You don't need to lock me out. We're good. $45 letters is fucking excessive, though. I guess that's pretty future-proof, though. This is going so slow, man. It do be like that though. You like click remember me and it's like I've never seen you before. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? I was here yesterday. That do be what it like though. I swear, like the remember me button never fucking works. I click remember me, it never fucking remembers me. It doesn't even remember my fucking username either. Like that's like the bare minimum for a remember me button. Yeah, dude, like when I was trying several different passwords, each time I fucking hit enter, it would reset the username field. And I'm like, but it wouldn't reset the remember me checkbox. I'm like, who built this fucking form? I'm about to go fucking apply to a job at this fucking bank's tech staff as a software engineer and fucking fix that goddamn fucking bug just so I can use the goddamn website. Dude, this is crazy. We're just... Good lord, man. I need some more system resources for sure. Oh, my fucking... The built-in Windows anti-malware executable just casually taking up 40% of my processing speed. Why the fuck is that happening? Okay. Now it's gone. Yeah. There was like some tweet. Right? What's that meme? Yeah, here it is. This is what I'm thinking of doing with my fucking bank. And submitted his 2 weeks notice immediately. Yeah. I want this to be me, but like I don't know. I'm too lazy to do that kind of shit. Okay, let's try again. This one's gonna work, I swear. You can't see, but in this bottom right corner, it's doing like 200 PCG tasks right now. Remember me for 30 days. It's like, bro, I only ever check you every 90 days. Like, useless. Dude, I had a trading account set up with TD Ameritrade, and they required a verbal password. And I'm like, I've never given you a verbal password before in my life. They're like, well, we can't do anything to your account. You can't withdraw your money. You can't place any trades until you confirm your verbal password on the phone with one of our agents. I'm like, yeah, I've never fucking done that. I've never even heard of that being required ever. And they're like, well, we can reset it, but you have to handwrite a letter and hand sign it and then mail us that fucking letter. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? What is this dinosaur dark age shit that's happening right now? Like, I finally bitched enough and they're like, okay, you can scan the letter and then email it to us. I'm like, okay, like that's, and then I fucking did that and they're like, what did they say? They needed my driver's license after that. They're like, well, we can't verify your signature. So I'm like, yeah, because you've never gotten a signature from me. So I had to fucking send them my fucking driver's license just so I could get my goddamn money out of my account and fucking delete it for good. And of course I put that off for fucking weeks. What am I doing here? Yeah, we're gonna try this again. Well, I should have the logs, right? What do the logs say? We did get new rotations. We did get new rotations. So this should be what we want now. Take a little peek here. There we go. There's some rotation data right here. Okay, let's look at these axes. It's doing stuff. It's working! It's working! My computer's gonna explode, but it's working. Okay, those are aligned with the slope. They're still like... So like, here's the issue now. There's the way the PCG graph set up these points is like they're layered. There's like layers. You can see it here. And I want them to all be like projected onto the terrain. So I wonder if I should just transfer these locations in like dedupe or something. Transform these locations to like their vertex equivalents. They're not going to be like, because the vertexes, hang on, let me look at this. Yeah, so they won't exactly be on the points themselves, the vertex points. Well, actually, maybe they will. It's hard to tell. No, it seems like it's slightly off. Yeah, it's like slightly off. I mean, that's okay though. What happened? Oh right, the render thing. And so I've transformed the world location to the chunk vertice, and now I need to go back the other way, and then I can set the transform with this one. Transform, and I'll need to do that with this guy. So let's see what happens there. We need you to do verbal password. A week later, there's an AI plugin with your voice preset just floating about. Oh, I'm sure. Like, I mean, how is a verbal password any more secure than a regular password? Like that you have to give over the phone. I mean, I guess it's like you don't enter it in your computer, so it's like if someone physically took over your computer, they couldn't like check your browser history or like you know, like what you've typed in these certain fields or whatnot. I don't know. I don't think it's really that much more secure. Like just do two-factor authentication. That's all you need. Okay, let's rerun this. I don't even think they'd care what my voice sounded like. Like I don't think they're just checking to see if I know the phrase or whatever. Okay, now all my points are like gone. Oh right, they're all at 0 now. Shit. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Transfer. Yeah, because I don't have. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Do I do the Z? I do to world location. So I need to put the Z information in here. And then the original. Okay, I think that would be better. Has 30 accounts, each is a password 40 characters long. How are you meant to remember this? Yeah, I mean, I guess most people use most people don't use password managers, but I guess that's where they come in. But I've always been way too lazy to set that up and like do all that shit. And then it's like you have all your passwords stored in one place, so it's like if that place gets fucked, gets leaked or whatever, like then all your shit's out there. So is that more secure? It makes it easier to remember, that's for sure. I try to just have like sequences for mine that like just vary a little bit from place to place with like little tidbits of uniqueness per the place that it belongs to. Physically in your underwear. Yeah, I know. I store mine in a mayonnaise jar under my mattress. Go back to the fucking dark ages. Okay, that didn't help me at all. That didn't give me the Z. Did that actually regen? You can't hack a physical paper. No, but you can steal it physically. But who steals things anymore physically? That's so lame. That's so old school. It's all about funging non-fungible tokens. That's the new. That's how you steal the cool way now. Okay, so that didn't help me. Thought it would, but it didn't. I feel like it should have. Why was my... I mean, all that's gonna do is give me that shit Z that I don't want. What I do want... Wait, where am I? It's not even what I want anymore. I want this Z. That's an index. This is getting nasty looking, and I need to like refactor this if it ends up working. Here we go. That's the Z I want. That's the good stuff right there. What are you doing in your underwear drawer, man? I mean, I'm not gonna act like mine is all, you know, daisies and roses, but no one's gonna die if they open up my underwear drawer. You gotta hide your password folder, your password paper in the dirty laundry, in the pile of dirty laundry in the corner of the room. Well, you better watch out. The ladies might be able to come and steal it then. I am no man. There we go! That's what I wanted right here. Thank God, bro. Look at these patterns too. Those are pretty. Now everything is aligned. Everything is aligned. Ugh. Ladies don't exist here. My man is secure. No men or ladies anywhere. And you know what? That sounds like a nice life. People are annoying. This is beautiful. I have to just take a second to admire this. So now the end result. Oh, son of a bitch. It just takes so long to iterate through that stuff. No. Let me move. Yeah, I need to like async those, that iteration. So I enable this. This has all my like foliage and shit. But again, it's gonna take off into outer space while it does this. There it goes. It's doing stuff. Oh, right. I'm like... Yeah, we need to disable this one. I need to get rid of those logs. I feel like that's taking up some bandwidth there. Wait, did it do it? Good lord, if this didn't take so long. Okay, what do I do about this? What do I do about this? I'm gonna have to look into how they do their async stuff internally. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna rebuild from here. Maybe getting rid of those logs will speed it up a little bit. I feel like there's probably a little bit of latency in making sure those logs get spit out properly and displayed in the editor. Yeah, online security, it's like a huge can of worms. Like, it's a whole industry. It's crazy. Some days I just want to run off and go live in the woods. There's all my foliage. Still, I need to like rotate it 90 degrees though, because it's just facing the wrong direction. It's in the right spot and it's got the right like pitch and yaw. I just need to change the roll, I think. I think this needs to be 270 is what I had it at. Oh no, it was, oh yeah, it was this one. So hang on, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. There we go, that's what we wanted. Look at that. Kind of sticking straight off the side. I don't know how like realistic that grass looks like that. I think it looks better, way better than it did before though. But yeah, now I want to like not do this on like every vertex. We've got to add a little bit more noise to it. Kind of randomly do it. Because right now it's just like on every vertex within these Perlin noise generated areas. Or no, it's everywhere that's not in the Perlin noise. So I need to put some new... Is this what I want? Yeah, let's do this. Rid of that. We should filter these down a little bit. That'll make the processing a little faster as well. That's what I was trying to do here. So we'll get those sync back up. So let me... Okay, we're going to disable that for now. There's my attribute noise. I need to dedupe because I think some of my vertexes have now collapsed into the same point. Because I went PCG points that weren't aligned to my terrain vertices, transformed them all into vertices, and I think these blinking ones, you can tell there's actually multiple values there because I've basically taken multiple layers of them and like flattened them. So I've seen a prune node. Self-pruning. What is this? Radius similarity factor. Okay, I think this is pruning type large to small. What does that mean? Of course, there's no comment on this. Bring to the extents of each type. Okay, let's see if I put a... I mean, that actually looks okay. I mean, I think I want my 0.25. What about 0.1? 0.01. 0.0001. This doesn't seem to be doing what I think it's doing. Randomize, no. Remove duplicates. There we go. That's what I wanted. I see no more blinky radius points here. These ones, however, look they're just overlapping a bit because they're rotated. I think that's fine. That looks so trippy though. It's kind of crazy. A physical password. It could be anything. It could be like a dance move. It could be a verbal password. It could be a series of screams. Yeah, this should help a lot. So I want to do this, and let me actually, well, I'll do this and see what it looks like, but it's going to run. Let's go back and enable the mesh spawner. It's running a lot faster now because things are like caching and stuff. Oh, what the? Okay, there we go. Wait, some of these are, or are all of? Oh, there's some that are sideways. And some that aren't. Okay. Okay. I see at least 2 different types. I think I see 3 different types. So I think in here I need to set that on the individual meshes that need it. So wait. I think they're all sideways now. Okay, I'm going to change the weight to 0 for some of these while I work on the other ones. 0, 0, 0. That way I can see them. And then I should be able to put a rotation somewhere in here, I think. Oh yeah, turn off shadows. Yeah, why? That was just tanking performance. I don't want any shadows. Contact shadow. I don't think I want that either. I don't want no collision on any of these either. That'll help a lot. Hi, Moxie. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Oh, there's a good girl. You've been being good. Hello. Yeah, so uh-oh. It said grass, so I changed it to it, hoping good things would happen. But now there seems to be issues. Yeah, we're gonna need to restart that. Okay, no grass instanced mesh. Stick with the hierarchical one. I'm happy with this though. I'm excited I got that working. That felt like it was going to be a major pain in the ass, and it was only a slight pain in the ass. So that's a small win. You got to take those where you get them. Okay. Oh, my AC just kicked on. That feels so good. let's look at this. So, did any of that get saved? I don't think so. Okay, it's still the hierarchical. I probably need to turn off all the shadows and stuff for every single one of these. Yeah, yeah. I need to turn off the collision. Where was that at? There it was. No collision. I should set that to something to call them, but I'll leave it for now. Oh, and I don't want overlap events either. I mean, I guess if there's no collision, it's not going to generate them, but I think unticking it is still probably a good thing. Yes, no collision. Get rid of all these shadows and lighting information. Oh, it should be static. They should all be static. Were they not static? Only the first one was. Oh my god, that's so extra though. You're gonna like go drive across town to get a fucking password. What would you do to prove that like you are who you are? You'd need a password for that as well. It's just like fucking passwordception. Okay, let me save that so I don't lose any of that information. Now, the rotations aren't correct. Why was that? Yeah, I suppose that works. But it's like, you could just like have to upload a picture of it to every website you log into, you know? God forbid someone steals your ID though. This isn't my newly generated shit. What the heck? Wait, for real though, what the heck is happening? I'm sure there'd be a place to like, you know, you give them a fake ID. I used a fake ID in college. Plenty of people look at that and know it's fake and still let me in. What? I feel like I had this looking better before I restarted the engine. Like, those all look good and flush. But when I change to... Let me change that to the cube. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, is it because of that thing? That's what it was. I was getting multiple inputs there. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, let me look at this rotation issue. Because, yeah, it looked like everything... It looks like everything is rotated wrong. And so... Where'd my other one? Okay, I had another one. Where I rotated it 270. Yeah. And it looked like mostly okay. But yeah, there's still some that aren't. Let me... Oh. Full DNA sequencing? Hey, that's like closer than you'd think, I feel like. Okay, so it didn't I feel like it didn't actually dedupe the points like I wanted it to. It didn't. It did not. Like, I have no idea what this is doing. Why would none be an option? Remove duplicates is the same. Similarity factor to consider 2 points equal. For example, if a point extents squared length is 10 and factor is 0.25, all points between 7.5 and 12.5 will be considered the same. Hey, shush. Can I help you? Do you want to go outside? Is that why you're barking at me? Yeah, okay. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay. Let me figure out how to put like I'm gonna put a text thing on here. BRB dog go pee pee. There we go. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have a beer. Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. That's pretty. Cheers. Dink. Oh yeah. That's tasty. It's like real hot now where I'm at. So I was like, you know what? It's time for a pack of Blue Moon. Okay, now let's figure out this deduping issue. And so I was doing large to small, radius similarity factor. What was this saying? And I did it on position. Does it matter? If I did last attribute. It's like getting rid of way too many. Density doesn't change anything. Extents changes a little bit. I can't tell. It's only like keeping ones that are the same, it seems. Every single one of these has like points that are next to each other. That is 2 points that I do not want. I wonder if I should just filter on... Because half of these are sideways, right? I should just filter out the ones that are sideways. So hang on, I'm going to put that aside. Filter. What is the difference between filter data by attribute and attribute filter? I guess we'll try and find out. Oh, it's like whether or not it has the attribute, I think. Okay. Cannot compare target type quaternion. So this has to be... What? Yeah, I guess we want it to be equal. Yeah. And so if I change it to a rotator, does it make a difference? It's 3 a.m. Oh man, that's fucking late, my dude. Go to bed. Take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out again. It was fun. It's nice to have someone here. Yeah, see you later, man. Sleep well. Okay, so that didn't help with anything. Right, because I need a rotation dot pitch. Can I do dot yaw? And then change this to a float, 270. Something has to have that kind of a yaw. Oh my god, it's like before I yeah, let me. Wait, why is all this information aligned to the slope now? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. It was lying to me. There we go. Okay, so we can use that like that. And so when I look at everything normally, blue arrow is up. All the blues are up. Moxie. Bad. Yeah, I should do the pruning after this, because none of them have collapsed into the same point. That's why that wasn't giving me the results I wanted. Oh no. Disconnect. Disconnect. Prune afterwards. And then go to the transform points. Save everything. I'm gonna force it to regen just to make sure I'm getting all the right looking stuff here. I mean, I don't see any duplicates now. I'm not even debugging the... I clicked enable. There we go. Yeah, and so when I aligned it to the vertex, the terrain vertex normals, it went from blue up to red up. Which is why I wanted to use this guy. Now all the blues are up. Yeah, I think the duplicates Or maybe because I did things out of order. Yeah, all these look good now. Yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. And it's actually running at 80, 90 frames right now. 82, which is really good. After I turned off all the shadows and everything, I mean, that made a huge difference. Turned off the collision and stuff. That was great. So I'm at a good place now. I don't need those. Don't need that. This is actually running fairly quickly too when I refresh it, which is great. This attribute noise is not doing anything, though. What was that one? PCG cube. Okay, so we assigned the noise to it, but we didn't filter it. That's why. That's why. Density filter here. And we have 0.5. I know, I know. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. You're okay. I know. The doggies barking outside, they're bad dogs, but you're a good dog. So you don't need to bark, right? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now run along now. Okay. I hate that. I hate that I have to, like, I'm just trying to debug shit and it's like using the wrong stuff here. There we go. Yeah, that's all. That's a little randomized and everything. My headphones just beep like they're about to turn off when I'm listening to shit. Can you not headphones, please? Thank you. These little ones are tiny. They're so small. I think I want to change it to where there's not so many ferns. Rather, maybe I should just take the ferns out. So I think I want those around the trees. I wonder if I should take a higher number. Let's put this up to 0.75-ish. Oh, okay. We want it to like 0.25. Other direction. And let's enable the trees. We've got a forest-looking thing here. Let's click play and see how that runs in game. So I was sitting at like 70, 80 frames in the editor. Okay, loading. Okay. Ah, shit. Fucking wolf. We're gonna dot him. Oh, he's running. I need to redo there. Oh, yeah, see, you didn't like that, did you? And you did. I want to do loot next. I think that'll be fun. No, let me heal you. His heal is not very good. I think he's out DPSing my heal. I must kill it then. Yeah, my targeting logic is a little strange right now, both for my tab target and deciding the AI targets. This is actually a decent shot at the forest, though. For the PCG stuff. I'm actually kind of happy with this. That looked a little weird, right? Yeah. It generated okay, though. I'm looking at my frames right now, running back and forth. Lovely. There we go. There it is. So like 50... I mean, it like dropped like 5 frames when it was updating, but that's about it. So not too bad. But yeah, right now I'm just using the same noise to generate the forest as I am the foliage. And so it's like kind of starts and ends quite abruptly. That's not bad. Oh, they're kind of fast. Oh, shit. I've killed so many fucking wolves now. Level 3 already. I'm gonna find one and hit it with a fireball. There's one. Ah, shit. Okay, dot him. Fireball. Fireball collision is, yeah, super wonky at close range. I think I have to aim it about right here or something. There we go. Let me see if I can get one off at range here. I don't think so. He's just gonna die to dots. Yeah. Yeah. Eat it, wolf. Yeah, I need to randomize the offset a little bit on the foliage, I think. And so we turn it offset min, offset max. I moved them down. I moved it down 30. Is that what I want? Let me do 0. What does that look? Because like I've aligned them now to the terrain. Are you done loading? I think that looks better. Oh. How far do I want? How much do I want to change them? So let's try to find where it looks like very gritty. It looked very gritty right here. So yeah, let's just put this in the background. And we're going to do offset 0, offset to 10. I like barely moved it. Do negative 10. Is it looking less gritty yet? I think maybe negative 50, because that's like a whole chunk over. Absolute offset? That looks better. In world space. Would that change anything? That looks better, right? Let's change this to the cube. It still looks very grid-like. Do I have any that would be, whoa, sticking, like floating? I don't think so. They're all aligned pretty well. Trees, on the other hand, are different story on the trees. I should probably, I'm gonna write a to-do down to change the normal calculations, I think. Because it rotated everything, and it would be nice to not have to rotate everything, but maybe it would also fuck up my lighting. So maybe not something to, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna worry about that. What would help though is if I got the terrain vertex Z, I could use that to get my trees to be more lined up. So that would be nice. But yeah, I don't think I want the... I want a different attribute filter for the... grass. Now this is going to be the exact same. Why didn't that change anything? What? What? What is happening here? Oh my god, I think I need to do the terrain thingy. Honestly though, in the shallow water, that doesn't look too bad. A little marshy. It reminds me of the AoE2 maps, where you could walk across the water in the the little marshy areas, like what that looks like. Yeah, maybe in a marsh biome we can do that. Something like that. Maybe some different meshes. Okay, but I think what's happening here is that we're just getting the actor data. And it's not like, it doesn't have the right Z stuff on it. So I'm gonna guess here, let me there's 0 here. If I change that to 0, that's not gonna fucking change anything either. Even though it should be above Z. Yeah, that just does everything. I'm just gonna keep adding zeros. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I get to like, what was that, 5 or 6 zeros? And then it just goes up on me. Interesting. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to do that. Give it some noise, filter it. Put that here. Come on, give me... Oh my god. It's not letting me drag. What a drag. See, that's a lot closer to the edge of the water now. And that's at 0. Oh yeah, because this'll be like world. So like, I mean, I think even maybe like 10. There we go. Now it's pulled back from the shoreline a little bit. So I was doing 1. 1. It's like right up next to the shoreline. I'm gonna do 5. Yeah, I think 10's good. We want a little bit of shore. My Pixel phone apparently just got more helpful. I mean, not really. Yeah, this is nice. And so what I want to do is recreate. So before I had like this, I called it Forest Tile Actor. And I need to restart this. Hang on. I need to restart my webcam here because it's like, yeah, it's getting pretty laggy. For some reason, like, this just keeps happening the more and more I work. But if I just stop and restart, here I am, not laggy anymore. Let me look at the software and game development section. What's my competition looking like? There's only 1.6k viewers here. And I'm like, I'm way fucking down there, aren't I? Bro, yeah, how the fuck would anyone be able to find me? A lot of people doing like cool shit down here though, kinda. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's got like a full ass fucking game. I should probably stream on YouTube as well. Yeah. I should look into doing that tomorrow. It's kind of late tonight, but... Dude, pizza. Should I get some pizza tonight, though? It says close now. Closes at 9. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, what I want to do is get things to spawn around trees. Because I had like some... Before I had some like rocks and ferns spawning around them. So now I think that's what I want to do, now that this is looking pretty solid. A little grid-like, a little gritty. You know what I need to do? This other rotation needs to change a little bit. Oh, that's not the one I want. What is this axis? If I'm rotating like this, what is that? Because that's what I want to do. Hang on, I need to debug this. Right, give me the axis looking thing. Disable that. I need to, if I'm sitting, if I am a grass, I need to rotate like this. What is that? Like I need to rotate around. I mean, is that what's the blue pitch yaw? And I already rotated it to 70. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be all sorts of fucky. I can't just like. Oh, okay. This could work. Although I don't have the random options, which is what I was hoping for. Oh, it's setting them all to 0, 0. Okay, yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. I wonder if I should do... Stick with me here. 2 transform points. One of them is going to be the absolute rotation. Yeah, reset all this. So this does nothing now. Okay, that shouldn't do anything. Okay, what it does... What the fuck is it doing? I want to randomize... Oh my god, is there duplicates? Wait, this wasn't happening before. Trying to check if this actually is... It's not doing any pruning. I think it actually is now, though. I think it is. Okay, so I think we can go back to my original thing of like random rotation. It's randomly rotated around not what I want. That's what I want. There we go. Now they're all like facing randomly. How does that look? Does that look less grid-like? Yeah, this is looking better now, the foliage. Doesn't look like so much of a grid. Yeah, we had to do that in 2 steps. Okay. Yeah, so I want to place stuff around my trees. I want to place stuff around my trees. So that's going to be this output. So hang on, let me do... This is going to be foliage. This is going to be trees. Then I want to branch off of this. And essentially, like, for each one of these points, create like a set of like, I don't know, 4 to 5 additional points around it. And then, yeah, spawn some, do a static mesh spawner. In theory that sounds easy, but I need to figure out how to get random points. Can I just do like some sort of volume sampler? Bounding shape. Can I make something? How do I just like make like an area? I want a zone area. No. Volume data. Can I do radius? For each point, pair from the source and the target, create a copy. Inheriting properties and attributes depending on the node settings. Like, I essentially want to copy these points and then make them more numerous and move them around a bit. Hi, Moxie. Hi, sweetie. You want some attention? Oh, come here, you big puppy. Oh, you licking the mic. She's a licky girl. If you could sit right there, that would be perfect. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, you're slightly off camera now, Moxie. You're too cute to get mad at, though. Yeah, how do I, Moxie, what are you growling at? Stop that. Creates a point from the bounds of any spatial data. I should loop. Hmm. What other... Can I do like a for loop? I cannot. I'm getting a little sleepy. Hey, what's up, Spider? How's it going? Today I thought was going to be a major pain in the ass for what I'm trying to do here, but it only turned out to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So it's a good day for me. I take that as an absolute win. And so everything you're seeing here, I got done today, which was really nice. Had to do a lot of workarounds for things, but I got it figured out. And right now what I'm trying to do is, you see these cubes on the trees here. What I want to do is, I've got my foliage spawned, I got my trees spawned. I want to spawn like just like 4 to 5 additional things around each of these trees, like some rocks, some ferns and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how to like just give me 4 or 5 random points. It's going okay. Wish I was a dev making games, but you don't know how. Is that why you're here? You're trying to figure out how to make games? Hey, I used to be there too. So I know that feeling. You can get into it if you need to. There's a ton of tutorials and a ton of stuff online that you can find. What makes you say that you can't, or that you don't know how? I need something that just says like... I'm thinking copy points can help me here, but I'm not quite sure how to use it. Point filter? You don't know what a good game engine is to start with? I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what kind of game you're getting into. Like how much... Like, what discipline are you coming from? Are you like a programmer? Are you an artist? So for me, like I'm a programmer, so I'm using Unreal Engine because I can use C++ and do some cool things with it. So if you're not a programmer, Unreal Engine may still be your more tech. Okay, cool. So you're like me. Yeah, I mean, I think the big 3 engines right now are Unreal Engine, Unity, and Godot. each with their own pros and cons. I chose Unreal because it's really powerful. It has a lot of systems that you can work with. That being said, those systems make it really hard to understand. The same things that make it powerful makes it really hard to understand and create a lot of cognitive overhead. And I remember trying to learn Unreal like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. And like I kind of gave up because it was like too difficult to wrap my head around at the time. And flash forward to what was a couple years ago, like I gave it another shot after progressing in my career as a software engineer, and I had a lot more success, and there was a lot more Unreal Engine had a lot more like community resources because the documentation is kind of bad. I've used Unity as well, but that's pretty much entirely C#, so you don't get like the blueprint visual scripting system that you see on like the right side. But if you're in tech and you know how to write code, then that's not really much of a problem. What's nice about Unity is that it's pretty simple to get started, and there's not really a whole lot that you need to know. You just need to know a few general things, and you're kind of off to the races. But you'll end up re-implementing things, a lot of things that Unreal Engine has built in. Now, would that take more time than learning the systems that Unreal has? Yes and no. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Kind of depends on how much of that system you need. And I'm speaking very, very vaguely and generally. But yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with any of those three that I mentioned. Godot I haven't used, or Godot. I'm pretty sure you pronounce it Godot. But that's open source, and it's getting better and better every year. We love an open source alternative, it'd save us game devs a lot of money. But I think that's a lot better for 2D games. So if you're wanting to dip your toes in the water of game dev, 2D is kind of easier to get in. 3D math is actually pretty fucking hard and really annoying. So 2D is how I started, and that's what I did in Unity. I did a 2D mobile game a while ago. But yeah, I feel like Unreal Engine is kind of like, it's almost like the big boy engine almost, because of how much is in it. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of idea of what you can start with. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those three. Unreal Engine is, I think, going to be the hardest to learn, though. It's also C++ if you want to do the coding side of things. So if you don't already know C++, that can be a bit of a learning curve as well. And even if you do know C++, Unreal Engine has its own reflection system built on top of that. So it's quite a bit different from regular C++. It has like garbage collection and stuff like that. So there's still some learning that'll need to be done. So with that being said, maybe Unity or Godot is something you get into unless you feel like your programming chops are pretty advanced. Oh, really? Okay. So hardware limitations. Interesting. Yeah. What was making you run out of space? Because I know, like, installing Unreal Engine takes a big chunk of my hard drive, right? Like, I bought, like, a whole 2 terabyte M.2 drive just to do game dev on. But I'm wondering, like, what you were doing. Like, were you downloading a lot of assets to put in the game, and, like, that was taking up space? Or was it just, like, the engine itself? Yeah, curious to know your experience. Doing that in 7th grade is like, that's early. I thought I learned how to code early. I was like, 16 years old when I was teaching myself how to code, but 7th grade is, you got me beat there. 118 gigs, that's it? Yeah, that's pretty small. Are you working on like a laptop? Is that why? It's gonna be tough to, work around that. You can you can buy some pretty cheap external hard drives, or an external SSD. Yeah, you might go through like, I'm not sure if you know about this or not, but like apps and features, you might go through here and just like, you can like sort by size. and you can look at like all the things taking up space on your C drive, and then maybe there's something you don't need anymore that's like taking up a ton of space. That would be my suggestion there. I need to like watch some videos to figure this out. I hate that videos are how we get information for Unreal Engine mostly. I would much prefer to read so I can go at my own pace, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure. I need to like duplicate. Can I like duplicate? Is that, oop. Duplicate point, what does this do? Creates a duplicates of each point with optional transforms. I mean, that kind of sounds like what I want. Oh, it like attaches one to the bottom or top. And so if I did this, this would be like to the right side. Yeah, okay. Now I need to like do this multiple times and what is steps? Oh, okay. Okay, this is perfect. This is what I want. I don't need the direction. We're gonna randomize things after this, but yeah, let me just do like 5. We're gonna duplicate it 5 times. We're gonna do a transform points. That's what we're gonna do here. We're going to give it a random offset anywhere in the X or Z axis of like, what, like negative 50, 50? Do that for both X and Y and see what happens here. Okay, that's not very much. Maybe I need more than 50. 500. Okay, that may be too much. Okay, here's a problem though. They're going to be floating. So I need to like cast them back down to the fucking terrain. What's data D for? I forgot. So if you have a D, you're saying you have a D drive? That would just be an additional drive that you have. And so like your C drive is like where your system is installed on. And D is just going to be like basically just extra space. So you'll have to take a look at what's on your D drive and determine, you could use, move some stuff off your C drive onto the D drive. So uninstall it on your C drive, install it on the D drive. Oh, you have 900 in your D drive? That's perfect. Yeah, I would just say like start downloading stuff there instead of like the default location in your C drive. Like whatever game engine you're trying to use, or whatever assets you're trying to use, move those on over to your D drive, and then you should have plenty, right? It sounds like your D drive's almost empty. It might be a 1 terabyte D drive. You don't know how? You wish you knew? So, yeah, I mean, go through that apps and features list like I told you about. Look at the things that are taking up the most space. Typically things like video games take up a lot of space. I was mentioning, game engines can take up a lot of space. Like, let's look at mine here. So sort by size here. So writer is, what I write code in. That's taking up 5 gigs. Now, what I could do is I could figure out where this is located on my drive. Is it on C? It's on C. So I would need to go through my C drive. Usually, what you can do is like, So here's my C drive. What I can do now is like, this folder is probably going to take up the most space. So I right clicked, went to properties, and you can see it figuring out how much space is on there. And this is usually where everything is downloaded. So you go into users, whatever your username is. I'm Sage, hello. Downloads, check here. You know, I only have 200 megabytes in there. And this is all like, this is your default install location for Chrome. Go through that, or any web browser for that matter. Go through that, see if you need those things. Documents is another one. This might have some more important stuff in there. But app data is like a cache, kind of. And it's where a lot of video games... Oh, you figured out a way to do it. Nice. But yeah, you can also go through manually. Like program files is where a lot of applications are stored. So you can go through here and like Steam, you know. We know what Steam is, right? I can just take this folder and click and drag it over to my D drive. And if I open up another one of these windows, I can go to PC and I can go to my D drive. I can just click and drag it over there, you know. That's what I would start to try and do. And make sure you delete the old one on your C drive to free up that space. But yeah, when you're moving forward with the game dev, I would definitely try to download and install things on the D drive moving forward. That'll definitely, you got plenty of space there, that'll be good. It's probably a hard drive though, so it might be a little slower, but you know, better than not having any space at all, that's for sure. But yeah, so I've got these like semi-randomized points. I think 500 might be too much. Let's do like negative 200 in any direction. Yeah, now we got like a little cluster of trees here. Some of them are under the ground as well. That's okay though. Iterations. Can I do something random with this? Because it would be nice if it didn't have to be 5 every time. Like every tree has 5 things around it. Let's take this. I need to make another node like this one, but just align it onto the terrain. And I can do that now because I figured out how to do this shit. And then I should probably refactor this into completely C++ rather than just this one function. Should probably refactor this function a little bit as well. I got some stuff on my to-do list here is what I'm saying. Let's create a static mesh spawner and spawn some of the things. So I want like ferns and rocks is what I'm thinking. Fern, static, no overlap events, no collision, no shadows or lighting. And then let's find, probably have a couple different rocks, but we'll just probably find one for now. God, I wish this window could get bigger so I could actually fucking see what some of these things are. That one looks good. Small rock. No overlap events, no collision, all the same stuff. Save on some performance here. Okay, let's connect that. There we go. There's got some little rocks in there. They're floating. There's that fern. And so I need to just figure out a way to, I mean, I know what to do. I know how to align that stuff. Earlier today, the thing I was talking about that was a pain in the ass was, it turned out to be this function here that I wrote. And essentially, I'm using PCG, which is Procedural Content Generation Framework in Unreal. It's a new thing. So not a whole lot of documentation on it. I'm trying to use that to place all these trees and all the foliage and the grass and stuff. And I want this all to be done at runtime, right? Like a lot of people, what I've seen are using it on like YouTube videos and stuff. They're using it to build things in the editor and then like save, and then that's what you play on. But what I want is something that's randomly generated every time someone plays, right? And I had to end up creating my own terrain system for that, because this PCG framework, it's great at like randomly procedurally placing static meshes. I don't know if it's possible for it to create an entire terrain landscape efficiently. So I had to I used the procedural mesh component, and I've essentially, like, if I take this and look at the wireframe here, like each of these individual points was something that was calculated by me and then put into a mesh, and then I had to like connect them all in the right order. And then that's why these lines are here. These are my terrain chunks, kind of like Minecraft, right? Like each of these are chunks of terrain, and I've procedurally generated the terrain. And now that I have that terrain, what I'm running into is issues getting that terrain data to line up perfectly in the PCG framework world, which is why those things are like floating, and which is what that was the pain in the ass I was trying to get through earlier today. And that's why I created this little, this node is essentially what is here. And so what ended up happening, and I'll show you here. Let me not do the wireframe view. I need to turn the rendering back on here. I'll show you what this PCG spits out first, like with just some noise. This is just like, this looks like, you know, on a TV channel that doesn't have any, you know, it's like random noise. It's completely random, black and white. The black and white is a value between 0 and 1. And then I'm essentially saying here, get me the values that are below 0.25. And so we got rid of a bunch there. And I'm just sampling these from the actor. And so that this PCG system is like just kind of guessing with a lot of these. And they're not, and honestly, if I force regen, see, they popped up now. And this is it has all this caching and stuff, which is kind of annoying. It's nice for performance, but you see how this looks like, it looks like Minecraft. And that's because they're not actually aligning onto the terrain. They're just like in layers. There's like a cell size, and there's just layers, and you can kind of see that here with all these different steps. And so not only did I want it to be aligned on the terrain location-wise, I needed the rotation as well. And so that's what you see here. And so now that I wrote that function, and I have this node here, it's actually taking all those points and kind of like applying them onto the terrain. And so now that I have that, I know how to do that. I had to figure that out today. I'm kind of off to the races now. And the problem I'm dealing with up here, let me turn that back off. And the problem I'm going to deal with up here with these like floating, it'll probably be pretty evident on, on this hill, like, because all I did here with these points is I transformed them randomly in the X and Y direction, just like completely straight. And so now what I'll need to do is create another node that's very similar to this, but doesn't do rotation, just does Z, the Z axis, and just that will set them back down onto the terrain. Or up to the terrain, because there's some that are underground here. Those rocks. But yeah, let me play the game and see what this looks like. Because I was able to actually get it to render in editor so I can work on it and debug and do all the stuff I was showing you. But here's actually in game. With my character and everything spawned now, and I got like an inventory and a character screen here. There's some people spawned and there's some wolves spawned as well now. See if I can hit this guy with a fireball. It's actually kind of hard to hit sometimes. No, that one missed. Let's see if I can save this guy. Give him a heal. This heal kind of sucks. I think he's gonna out DPS my heal anyway. And so, what I'm trying to get ready for is doing some AI stuff. So I can talk to this guy. I'm gonna click generate quest, and I have to wait here. But essentially, what's happening now is I just sent an API request to the Gemini API, like the Google Gemini AI, and I think I just got it back. Let me talk here. Yeah, okay, so I just got the response back, and I essentially just was like, hey, Gemini, you're in a fantasy RPG game. Here's a JSON data structure that I want you to fill out with quest data. And I dynamically append some information about my character's name, the name of the person I'm talking to. And so, shitty UI aside, you can kind of see here, it's like, Mydrong, valiant warrior, I have a grievous matter that requires your immediate attention. Rumors have reached my ears of a band of poachers who have been terrorizing our forests, slaughtering innocent wildlife without mercy. Their actions are not only immoral, but also jeopardize the delicate balance of our ecosystem. I implore you to take up this quest and bring these malefactors to justice. Like, this is already like so much fucking better than I could have written, right? Like, I'm a tech guy. I'm not a writer, you know. And then I have like two different options here I can accept. I am honored by your request, but I must regretfully decline. And then yeah, on this panel on the left here just gives you some like quest information about what level it is, and it says I need to slay 0 out of 6 bandits. Embark on a daring quest to uncover the base of operations of a notorious group of poachers and put an end to their ruthless slaughter of innocent wildlife. And so eventually what I want to do with this, I'm not quite there yet, but I want to, because Gemini has like 1 million context window, and so you can send, that's a lot, right? Like, you can send a lot of information in that and get a response. And so I want to essentially send it the entire like database for my game, all the items, all the characters, all the NPCs, all that stuff. And so it says like 0 out of 6 bandits there. I like hard-coded in an item database, and I was like, there's wolves and there's bandits. And so it took that, and it actually took the IDs. It knew how to take the IDs from the database I sent in, and it returned them to me saying, here are the IDs of the things that are the objectives. And so what I need to do with that now is I'm going to actually spawn 6 bandits in the world somewhere for the player to go find. And so that's where I'm going next. And I needed to kind of like refactor my whole procedural terrain system to get it to work with the PCG stuff, so we're taking like a detour on our way to get there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get into some of this AI programming stuff. And sometimes they have funny responses when I say no. Sometimes they're like, ugh, fine then. They kind of give you some attitude or something. Excellent. So yeah, I have a quest log component that has that in it now, but I don't have like a UI or anything for it yet, so yeah, that's the game so far. Right now there's just wolves running around fucking everything up. That guy's gonna die. But yeah, then we have some base building and stuff too, and this isn't. Because I've changed the terrain system. But yeah, that's the game. But yeah, that sound is my girlfriend calling me because she is done with her class. So that means it's time to get off for me. I'll kill one more wolf. But yeah, I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I hope you get your game dev woes figured out. I wish that for all game devs out there, but yeah, come and hang out with me some more. It's nice to have people here to talk to and to get me out of the depths of one viewer hell. But yeah, so I'm gonna hop off for the night. It's about like 9:30 where I'm at now, so it's bedtime soon. But yeah, it's time to go.